everybody, welcome back to Exotic Wilderness. Right here we have two containers of two different species of hissing cockroach. Right here is the Gromphidorhinus species and the Javanica species is right here. To begin with, let's start with the Gromphidorhinus species. As you can see within the enclosure there are babies and many adults lying around. In this tank we have Madagascar hissing cockroaches and black tiger hissing cockroaches. The difference between these two species is that the black tiger ones are, as you think, are completely black and have this really cool colorization. For the Madagascar ones, they're just their plain original colors. As you can see, around their container, there are tons of baby nymphs everywhere. And actually, not too long ago, they had more babies like this. Just lifting up one of the pieces, you can see tons of babies and nymphs everywhere. Right here in my hand, we have this baby nymph, which is going to grow into a large, beautiful, female Madagascar hissing cockroach, like one of these females right over here. And for people who have been around on my channel ever since the beginning, you will know who this is. This is Scarlet, which was one of my first hissing cockroaches that I ever breeded. With this female right here, I started this whole colony. And on the egg crates right here, we have a black tiger hisser that has a really cool brown coloration at the end of its abdomen. As you can see right here, I'm holding a black tiger hisser, and something I found with these species is that they're way more hissier. Another cool fact about these cockroaches, they're called hissing cockroaches because they expel air from their abdomen that makes this really cool hiss to warn off predators. Right here we have a male Madagascar hissing cockroach. As you can tell, they have a more lighter color. And here's better to show where they expel air. All these tiny dots is where they expel the air to make their good old hiss. I've been working on breeding these guys for around almost a year now just to make this big old colony, and it's taken a while and a lot of breeding to do. Something cool about these species is that they give live birth through an ootheca. It's like an egg casing that holds the baby roaches until they're ready to be born. And as you can see, the babies like to chill in the substrate and on the sides of their container. Right here I have a baby cockroach that was probably born about a week ago. With the rest of these tiny roaches, these were all born at the same time during the live birth. In this egg crate, we have some of the larger ones that I've had for a few more months. And if you're wondering on buying some of these black tiger hisses, I will put the link down in the bio to T-Rex Ranch, is where I bought them for a really good price. And no, this is not a sponsor, I just want you guys to have a good source where to buy them. Moving on to the next container, we have a smaller species. Right here we have Halloween hissing cockroaches. As you can tell by their name, they're given Halloween by their beautiful red, black, and yellow and orange stripes that they have down their abdomen. Now the reason why I said smaller species is because these cockroaches are part of the dwarf species of the hissing cockroach family. And the Javanica makes up the smaller species and dwarf species. And like I said, the Gromphidorhinus is the larger species in this container. Continuing, something really cool about Halloween hissers is that the females are normally red like this, and then this really cool red color. Meanwhile, the males have a more blackish colorization. And if you're questioning how to tell from males to females, well, if you cannot tell, the males have more horns on their heads. These two things right here are the horns, and that's how you can tell that they are males. Compared to the females, they just have a flat head. And in this colony, I only have a few of these. I have some smaller nymphs that are in here. I'm just waiting for them to grow up so I can tell which species they are. Looks like we gotta hold this little filler up. There we go. Right here we have a new adult, which was just a nymph but turned into adult about a month ago. It is a really big one and should start breeding with the females here soon. And ever since I've gotten these Madagascar hissing cockroaches, this was the second species of hissing cockroach I ever got, because ever since I saw their beautiful colorization, I just needed some of these. They're just one of the most unique hissing cockroach out of the whole hissing cockroach family. And if you're deciding and questioning where to buy these guys, I have a perfect website linked down in the bio to buy these guys. Currently, I have all my cockroaches in just these kind of smaller containers until I upgrade. In the near few weeks, these hissing cockroaches will be transferred into this container, and these cockroaches in here will be moved into a bigger tote that has more room for this colony, which is way larger than this one right here. I mean, just look at how beautiful their coloration is. The craziest thing I've seen on an insect before. Also, another thing about hissing cockroaches is that they're really not nasty cockroaches like everyone says they are. They're more tropical cockroaches and are not pest insects and cockroaches in the United States. Most people, when they think of cockroaches, is ew, nasty, disgusting, little insects. But no, these guys are beautiful and they're really clean. And I wish people just thought more of nature like that. Once you get to meet these things in person, they are an amazing pet. And they're also one of the largest cockroach species on the planet. These are also a great feeder insect for your lizards. In this colony right here, I had an over excessive amount, probably at least 200 plus babies for the past few months, and I started feeding them off to my White's tree frogs, and the White's tree frogs just love these things. They would just eat them and just go crazy for these things. And currently for this cockroach species, I just keep a brand of reptile bark that I got from a Walmart, and it seems to work really well. The babies love to crawl through the substrate and just chill down there. So if you're looking for a giant pet bug and love beautiful insects, I would definitely recommend this as a really cool pet. They're really hardy, don't need a ton of care, and just are really awesome pets. They also are amazing pets for children. Thank you for watching, everyone. Really hope you enjoyed today's video about these beautiful insects. If you'd like to see more content like this, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more of my insects and other pets, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone.